Guys, it's time for your tip for Tuesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. Are you a home buyer, or you know somebody that's a home buyer that's kind of putting off the home buying search because it's the holidays and you just want to enjoy them, get the gifts and just party it up? That's what I call it, the party season. And you're kind of waiting for the spring to kind of resume your search for a home. Well, I'm here to tell you, and these numbers, I'm about to show you some numbers that are very, very eye-opening, especially here in the Seattle area. And this applies to any market, to be honest with you. It's going to show you that while you sip on the eggnog, a good portion of your competition is taking advantage of this moment to strike a good deal. And I'm going to show you why. Hey, quickly before I move on, Julian Gonzalez here with RSVP Real Estate. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, anytime in this video you kind of find it kind of interesting, you learn something, throw in a little like. If you haven't, please subscribe. Now, Jamie Bracken's one of the great brokers at our firm that I work for, RSVP Real Estate. There's about 400 of us in the whole Pacific Northwest. Great agents. Now, she brought up something very interesting, and it had to do with the market right now and how many homes have been reduced in price, how many homes have been put on the market, just listed, whether it's single family residential or condo. So I decided to do my own list and see, okay, look, let me see how I can show some of the buyers out there, to show them that actually it's a good time to buy, because there's good opportunities out there. You just got to go out there and find them. The parameters, the area rather, that I select, I'll show you right now, is everything that's in blue for the past 7 days. And the area I've selected is, a lot of King County. If you're not familiar from this area, this is Lake Washington. There you see Seattle. Here's the Puget Sound. Went through West Seattle all the way down, came across through Newcastle and Issaquah, which is a very nice area. And I brought it up through Sammamish, a very desirable area. And you see, of course, Redmond, which a lot of you don't know, that's where Microsoft is located, the headquarters. Went all the way up towards Mill Creek. That, again, is a very desirable area here in Seattle. And I selected homes that are listed anywhere between $500,000 and $900,000. Why did I go up that high? Well, I'm going to tell you in a short bit. Now, let's look at the numbers. There's 57 new listings, single family residential, right? Not condos, just single family residential homes out there that just hit the market in the past 7 days. That's sellers that are saying, hey, buyers, it's Christmas time, come and get it. If you're selling at this time of year, gosh, you might be desperate because, again, we're talking about November, December, January, worst time to sell your house because there's less buyers out there compared to spring. Might be a good time to negotiate. Back on the market, you see 15. That's maybe something happened. They had to cancel or temporarily take the house off the market and go back on the market. So who knows how they would be willing to negotiate to be good or bad. List price reduced. That's 54 sellers that are currently on the market, that have most likely been on the market weeks, months, that are saying, hey guys, here I am. I've reduced the price. What do you want to do? Because they're more willing to negotiate. They're more willing to reduce the price again, pay for your closing costs, or buy down your interest rate. These people want to negotiate for the most part. List price reduced, a lot of time, a lot of the listing brokers will do that. They'll do that just to stimulate the price. Then you see some expired ones, 8 expired. I'm going to say chances are that the homeowners, these 8, said to themselves, you know what, the market's going to be really tough right now. It's going to be a bad time to sell my house. Let's just put it back on the market come spring or early part of 2024. List pending, that means there's 90 listings that are now under contract in the past, once again, the past 7 days. That's pretty good, guys. 90 that are under contract that could be obviously from even back in November. It might be closing anytime soon. Remember, these numbers are always moving, guys. All these numbers are always moving, getting updated. Listings sold, there you see 90, obviously homes most likely that obviously got into contract back in November, and listings canceled. I reach out to the listing broker out of courtesy because they did all the hard work, and I'll call them and say, hey, what's the deal with the house? I know it's off the market, it's been canceled, but are the home sellers, homeowners still willing to negotiate? What's the story? Now let's take a look at the condos. You have 42 new listings, which less, a little bit less. It was 58 for single-family residential homes, 42 condos right now in the market in the area that I showed you. Back in the market, only 7. How about list price reduced? There's only 18 condos owners that have reduced the price compared to 54 single-family residential homes. Now, you see some of the other numbers that we talked about earlier. There's 42 listings that are now pending, that are under contract. You have 35 that were sold. Now, again, the numbers that I just showed you are homes that are priced between $500,000 and $900,000. Now, I know you're saying to yourself, you're not from the Pacific Northwest, Seattle area, you're like, wow, $900,000, but this market's totally different than any other market out there, maybe aside from the Bay Area, but $900,000, keep in mind that here in King County, the median listed price on a home in October was $849,000. That's right. Wow. It is a lot. That's up, I think, 2.6% year over year. And as far as the medium house sold during that period of October, the medium house sold price is $810,000. Yeah, it is crazy. But again, I want to show you these numbers, give you this video to educate and show you that there's some good opportunities. And I've said it so many times before, and it sounds like I sound like the old person, get off my lawn, or I sound like the parent, pick up your socks, pick up your socks, pick up your socks. But now is a good time to find deals, find a good opportunity, because you wait for spring, your competition is going to drive up the price. So again, if you look at these numbers, it's showing you that if you don't get on the ball, get on that saddle to get on the market now, you might be losing out on a great home because your competition is not waiting. Good luck out there.